We have made it over to the Crawlspace job. This is where I dug the pond. I just call it the pond job. It seems like everyone kind of know that way. I don't know. I need to come up with a better system of names, I guess. But got the 2150 moved over here. Got the dozer just picked up and brought over here. It's the first job with the new window tint. I am going to like that. So I need to get the Hydrema over here, but Brent is actually in the shop today tinting the windows on that, so we're going to use these two guys, which will be a little bit annoying. But what I think I'm going to do is just get the excavator up on this hill, because I'm probably going to use, this is kind of my junky dirt pile and it's windy. I'll try to get my back to the wind, but I'll just probably kind of throw that stuff over here and then just start kind of working my way around this side and maybe the back and with the dozer and just kind of push it around. So maybe I'll even get the dozer and just start pushing some of that pile, but I figured I'll have a little more reach to kind of set up there a little ways and just kind of cast it out with the excavator today and then jump on the dozer and push it around. I got to get some clay. I want some good structural clay to put in the garage because it's pretty low. I didn't know they were going to put a door. This must be for a lawnmower or something, but yeah, there'll be a fair amount of material that'll go in here, but we'll get some good clay and then probably 6 or 8 inches of base rock, but I got to fill all that in. Over to there, I don't know what they got. Maybe safe room area or something. So and I'll put some clay right through here where the driveway is going to go. And then these porches are going to take a lot. So I got some great big rocks that I may actually set in the bottom of the porches and space them out so I don't have a bunch of voids. But because this is the front porch and those two walls on the far side there is a back porch, so they're going to take a lot of fill to put in there. The whole thing, I bet it eats up most of that pile by the time we fill all this in and get graded around there. But yeah, for today we'll just use the excavator and the dozer, and then he should have that thing tinted this afternoon. And then I get back to the shop, I'll load it up tonight, bring it with me tomorrow, and then we can do like we did at the Kansas job and just load it in the truck and drive around the house and either turn the dumper to the side or just back up to it and just start dumping stuff around here and then knock it down with the dozer. So right, let's get started finally. I had to move these two machines over here today, so I lost a little time doing that and then making sure Brent had everything he needed there at the shop. So not gonna get quite a full day like I planned on backfilling, but I just figured since I got these two machines I can kind of quickly just bail this stuff out. Like I said, I could probably just get back there with the dozer, but I can almost just kind of bail it in there and get it close and then spend a little time with the dozer. And then tomorrow when I got the Hydrema here, I can work on taking it further around the house and then using the dozer to dress it up. So I'm gonna have a little water down in there. Get out. And they don't do any kind of waterproofing here and like a perimeter drain around crawl spaces. They'll put a sump pump inside, and we kind of got that little makeshift French drain in there, but I don't know. I mean, I'm sure somebody else on here knows more than I do, but I guess with those, the biggest thing is just getting it graded and pitched away, or the water runs away, and then if you get any water in there, the sump pump or something will pick it up. I know they're a lot different than basements, so right, I guess there's some difference in them. I figured I'll just kind of take this and just chuck it around there. I'll have to figure up, I'm sure I probably just need to put this stuff, I'd say maybe right below that line. That may even be a little high. I'm just gonna settle, obviously, but I could maybe go to that little metal tab right there where we can get some of the better dirt. This is all gonna have to be kind of cut down a little bit where I'm sitting. I don't know if they're gonna have, I don't really know what the door, unless they're gonna put like their mower or something in there. They haven't said anything about trying to take the driveway and make a driveway or a pathway around the garage. You would think that they'd have something like that, but this is obviously going to need to be cut down probably a little bit, maybe even around that corner to get the water to drain. And once these piles are gone, it'll be a little bit different on getting the water to shed away. And the majority of all this stuff's pretty decent dirt, so but it's not good enough to use like inside the garage because it'll settle too bad. So I think some of this must be the stuff from the water line up there in the existing house when I dug it, because it's got decent dirt, but it's also got a ton of rocks in there. And then like these guys, I'm gonna put them, I got some other big ones over here. I'll probably just track them around. I guess we can just do it right now as I got them. And I'm gonna set them in the porch. But you just don't want to put a whole bunch of them in there at one time and get any kind of voids in between there. You kind of like lay them on the bottom and then dump your material around there. The problem is you got a void in there, and eventually that dirt and junk will settle down in there and it'll sink, and then you'll have a void or underneath your concrete. I know they're going to fill that in and cap it with concrete, but and I figured it'd be probably better to set these in there with the excavator, because I don't really want to like have them hit the concrete wall. Move those pipes. I don't think it would. It'd probably just chip the concrete, but I also don't want to be that guy to chip it or punch a hole in it or anything. So I'll just kind of, so there's a little water in there. Set those in there. I'll probably do that with all of them versus dumping them out in the hydrema, which I don't know, that porch is big enough, it'll probably be fine. Probably take some of this rock, throw in there first just to cover it up, instead of putting the better dirt down on the bottom. And then I haven't really got a game plan apparently, so I can kind of just, we'll cut it down, I'll throw it in there, and then we'll top dress the dirt over the top of it, and I'll get a better chance of some grass growing.